I need to just check.
All right, we're in the Grand Parade. I got Kevin online. What's up, Kevin? I thought
Hey,
maybe you were pissed off at me after the last ones because it was either really late at your house or whatever. It was we played last couple Sundays ago. What was it?
oh no, I don't know.
What happened was we got
I thought we hung up or something, and then you next day I seen a message that was like, oh, my phone died right afterwards.
my phone died right then, and I wasn't sure if you had hung up on me and it was like I'm done and I'm going to bed and you hung up, or if my phone died at that same time.
Oh.
So I was like and it was like I don't know. And then we went over to the coast, and we were only going to stay over there for a couple of days, and then it was like, why don't we stay for another day? And then it's like, well, because my wife was working during the day, so she gets off at 6. And it's like I would have to drive back home at night, and then it was freezing cold over there. So there's a small mountain pass that goes from the Oregon coast to the Central Valley. It's the
Oh yeah, I'm sure it was freezing.
Van Duzer corridor, and so about 4 or 5 o'clock when the sun went down, there was ice up there in the Van Duzer corridor. So it's like, well, we'd have to leave during the day, so you'd have to take like a long lunch, and I'll just take you home. And she's like, nah, screw it, we'll just stay another day. And so Tuesday rolls around, and it's like, well, if we're gonna stay any longer, because she works 4 10s, and it's like, if we're gonna stay any longer, we just stay until Friday. And then Friday rolls around, and it was like, I don't really feel like going home today. Let's go home tomorrow. So we ended up staying over there for 9 days.
I don't think I have any of those triple four balls.
It was
I
like
got
a
442.
It was like Gilligan. We went on a 2-day trip and we stayed for 9. So, all right, everybody, we're gonna welcome to the channel. We're sitting here just BSing. We're going to play. I've got my odd account. I'm gonna play one more round of practice and get this account in so that I can use it in the opening round. And what account you playing today, Dunner?
I got my main account left. I don't think I'm gonna try to do too many. I got 2 in so far. Get this one in. That probably will be it for me this week. I didn't even bother playing last week, so.
Yeah, and I think
I was under the weather anyway.
Yeah, and what's the weather been like there? You guys were snowed in for a few days, at least a week and a half ago. You missed a day of work because it got snowed in?
Yeah. Got snowed in on the Friday morning or whatever. And then caught a cold, or maybe even bad cold or a bit of a flu or something last week. So when I called into work and told them that I was sick, they're like, oh, well, now you have to stay home for 10 days. It's like, what? But I'm just, like, I'm sick. It's the flu maybe, or a bad cold or whatever. It's like, what if I take one of these tests you gave me? Oh, it doesn't matter. You need one of the real ones. It's like, okay. But if it's the other way around, if I take the one up, count. If I do, it doesn't count for real test if it's negative. So, like, it's freaking weird, man. The rules are so dumb. But it should be, they should be doing away with it here because they got rid of all the passport shit stuff. Was that today or yesterday? Yesterday, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, yesterday. So yeah, now we can actually go to restaurants and stuff if you want. But we'll see. We'll see how long that lasts. There's an election coming up in the summer, so it's kind of like what would be like your governor's election. That's what. See, I don't know. Our voting's weird, and I didn't really realize it until this year or last year, because it was the first time I actually paid attention and voted. But we have like separate elections for everything. So last summer, it was federal election, a snap federal election out of nowhere. So that was just for the prime minister, slash president for you. And now this summer, it's for our premier of the province. So that'd be like your governor. And then, but I have no, like, I don't know when our next federal election is. I think it's still another 2 years. But then we also have like the mayor of our city and shit. It's weird. It's all freaking separate ones. Whereas, I don't know. I'm pretty sure, doesn't your election work where it's like you've got like 8 freaking votes to make or something on one card?
Yeah, it just
from
depends
president
on
all the way
what
down to, like
the
mayor or something.
it just depends on the deal, because Oregon, we don't have. So here's the thing in Oregon is everybody votes absentee ballot. Every single registered voter. If you go down and you register to vote, then you're saying, hey, I want to vote on anything that I can vote on at my address. And I want you to send me a ballot. So they send you a ballot in the mail. You fill it out. You put it back in the security envelope. You sign the back of it. You drop it in a mailbox, or you give it to your mail person, and you just voted. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to leave your house. You don't have to. It doesn't matter. Anybody who wants to vote can vote, and there's no lines. There's no hassle. There's no coercion. There's no nothing. You just vote.
That seems dangerous, though, to me.
No, and here's the thing. So a couple years ago,
because like, have you ever received a ballot at your address that was from the previous owner or something? Maybe.
No.
Have you ever got a wrong ballot ever?
Nope. I've never,
No.
and we've been doing this for over
Well, maybe
20.
that's the thing. Maybe it's been around for a long time, so they streamlined it. They got it good.
Yeah, I mean, we've been
don't
doing
know,
it for
man.
over 20 years here in this state, and I've never gotten a ballot. And I will say that there was one time where I got deployed and I was gone for 12 months, or I was actually on that particular deployment. I think I was gone for almost 2 years. And the first time during the first year, we had an election, and my wife called me and said, "Hey, we've got this ballot. What do you want to do?" And I was like, "Well, let's go through it." And so we went through all of the stuff, and she marked mine the way I wanted to vote, and she marked hers the way she wanted to vote, because there was some of the stuff we voted different on, like some of the measures.
Yeah.
And then when it was done, because I'm gone all the time, my wife has a power of attorney on me, and so she just signed it. She signed mine, and sent it in. So then it got sent back. We got a letter in the mail from the voting place saying that your vote doesn't count because the signature on the back was wrong. It didn't match your
bringing their
signature.
robot again.
And then I got a call from them saying, "Hey, what's the deal?" And I explained to them, and they said, "No, you can't do that. If you want, like, if you're gone and you're deployed, you just need to just let us know, or have your wife mail it to you, and then you fill it out and then mail it back, and then she can put it in. But you have to sign it." And so, I've never heard anybody here that's ever got an extra one or done, and we just don't. I mean, to say that something like there's 5 million people in Oregon, and there's probably couple million that are registered voters. I mean, like to say that there's absolutely out of that there was zero mistakes, but looking at it as
exactly.
as a measurable thing, it's not measurable. Like it's like that whole thing that some of these states.
Yeah.
What it is that some of these states don't want all of their registered voters to be able to vote. Because it used to be we'd have to go down to a place and stand in line, and you had to go to the place that was in your area. So when I first moved here, we didn't do the absentee, and we had to go someplace. And I went to a place and stood in line for a while, and then I got up there and they said, no, you have to go to this. Your voting station is, in my area, it was at Chemeketa College. And so I had to leave where I was at and go to Chemeketa College and stand in line again, and then I could go in there and vote. So, it was a little bit of a hassle, and if you didn't have, and it was, if the weather's bad, and it's in November, so like for most of the United States, November is pretty shitty weather, and you got to stand outside. But we just don't have to do that. If you are a registered voter and you want to vote, they make it so that you can vote. I mean, how hard is that? But there's a lot of states in the United States that don't want everybody who can vote to vote. That's a true statement. They just,
I personally like the idea of showing up in person with an ID, honestly. But there's circumstances that prevent people from doing that, and they should still be entitled to their right to vote. And I understand that too. But again, it's a different system too. But here it's like once you're registered, you're registered. So when elections come in, you get a thing in the mail, and it says, show up here, or whatever. Here's your fucking place for your little area.
Yeah, but what they do here in some areas of the United States is
and they don't put it somewhere where we have to stand outside either.
No. They'll put it in areas. So what happens here in some states is you may have a county that's got 1.5 million people that live in it, and there's only one place to vote.
Yeah, dude, you got like severe robot syndrome going on. I can't hear anything.
Can you hear me now? Is it the line?
No, you still sound like a robot.
It must be on your end because you sound great.
That sounds better.
Does that sound better? I plugged it into power, so maybe that sounds better.
Oh, sort of.
Does it sound better now?
Yeah, it comes and goes. You're clear, and then you turn into a robot, and then you're clear.
All right. Can you hear me better now?
Anyway, back to politics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back to politics. Are you ready to play?
I'm ready, I think.
Hole number 1. I'm going to the left and trying to get on and on.
I'm just trying to get out of the rough, so I have a chip. Because the first time I tried it, I barely made it. Oh, my shit's going slow here.
I did 4.5. So if you have tailwind, yesterday I had a 2-2 wind, and I left the wind in, and I put on 4.5 topspin, and it was perfect. But if you have like a 4-mile-an-hour wind, you either need to. So for like.
Take some of it out.
You're gonna need to maybe do 3.5 topspin or 4 topspin, and take some of the wind out.
Or take like.
But if you
have like a set limit, right? Where it's like, if I have 2.5 wind, that's the max I can have to leave it in. After that, I take everything over 2.5 wind out.
Yeah.
So whatever your wind is, if it's more than 2.5, say it's 3.7, then you just count the wind as 1.2 and take that out. And then shoot it the same, right?
Yeah, and I think you need to add on to it if you're taking it out too, because it carried my.
Yeah, 10%. I'm doing 10. I don't know. I probably could do more, but.
All right, you ready? Red Eye. We're playing in Finland today, so. Hold on. Yeah.
Make sure I'm part of the tournament here.
Now we sat there and bullshit about politics for so long. I gotta get back in. I got coffee. I got cigarettes. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready. No, I'm not ready.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's only 18 people in my bracket. Good.
Well, there might be some ties up above you.
No, I counted everybody.
Oh, okay. Now I only have. Well, it's hard to tell because there's a bunch of people at 4. Yeah, what was I thinking? I should have waited to get in. I should have waited to get into a bracket until you were in there. Dumbass.
I'm in.
What was I thinking? Okay, yeah, I'm in. Okay, we'll try going at the same time, or do.
Whatever you were doing last time.
What were we doing last time?
I was counting down. I think you were going pretty much the same time as me.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 or 3 seconds.
Or like a second later, and then a lot of time you had to back out and go back in. But
okay. All right, ready?
Let me turn this down by 1 click. All right. Yes. Am I ready? I am ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Nope. All right. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, I'm spinning with no dots.
Dots.
I got dots.
I'm spinning still.
I got Dunner.
Here we go.
Dunner.
Right.
I think I waited.
Thank you, Finland.
I waited about 2 seconds or so.
I don't know why I said that with an Indian accent.
I go first. 2-5, same wind I had yesterday.
You got the
Apocalypse.
halfway to level 5. But I'm using the Berserker Ball here. So I don't really need much in the way of power.
And we'll see if that's enough. That should be perfect.
Camera's good. Get through. Oh,
I would have rather ended up on the fringe, but I think
the fringe. Oh.
the pin is closer to that side
That's
now than it used to be. Yeah, so it's right there. I haven't tried the middle shot, which most people do the middle shot here. I haven't tried that middle shot to see like how much different it is for the shot going to the cup. And there's a few holes here in this that, like in the past, there's like, for the shot that I want to take to the cup, there's like a perfect drive spot.
1-6.
And I'm going to hit to a different drive spot to see if the angles are better. We'll see.
That's going to be a tough adjustment.
And where I'm setting up is that red tree and that yellow tree right where they intersect, right along that second light post.
Oh my goodness, that was terrible.
Uh-oh.
Please hit the fairway.
Oh, it'll hit the fairway.
Nope.
Oh.
I just overshot it.
Yeah, because the wind here is just like, it's almost carrying 100%.
I can make that. Nothing like max overpower.
That was
first shot of the day.
That was close. It's got to be in the 8 per ring range. Maybe even 16 per ring.
Oh, get off my screen.
You better hurry up.
I'm hurrying.
What's funny is how close it is, and that was like
That's okay.
That was like
That's
a
okay. I'm gonna make this
250
hole.
ring good.
That should have been a slice or a hook. That was brutal.
Hole number 2. What is hole number 2? Hole number
That's
2.
how not to do that hole.
Okay, I want to practice this hole once.
All right.
Because the deal is that they have not done this hole any favors. I think the deal is that people ending up in the sand on the back is going to be less likely unless they're coming at it from the right. But if you're taking the bounce over shot, I think the front sand's still in play, but I think you'll see a lot less people in the back. But I'm going to try. So I went back and watched the videos from doing this, and if you're on the right hand side, I was doing a mid club because I'm actually in mid club with a 1.
Bounce over's tough though, from what I've seen.
But I went through and did the reverse math, and I'm gonna take the shot first, and then I'll tell everybody what my math number was, and we'll see how it works out. But I want to practice it at least one time before I try it, because the math number is huge. I'm gonna bring a navigator. Okay, I'm ready whenever you are. And even though I'm at mid club, I'm going to do a max number, which is 1 per ring instead of the 1.1 per
I
ring.
need more katana balls.
And then I'm going.
Okay.
And then I'm
3,
going.
2, 1, go.
I was about 2 seconds after
Dots.
you. I got dots. And I got Charlie right off the bat. Who the hell is this Charlie guy? What the hell are you doing interrupting our stream? Come on.
That's fine. I'll just, you can practice it.
Oh, fuck.
I'll just wait for you.
No, I'm a dumb ass. Oh my God.
You did it for practice?
No, I fucking didn't hit practice and I just went out there. Jesus. Jesus.
I was going to say something too, and I didn't.
Oh, dumb ass. Dumbass. I just went out on the course. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was sitting here thinking about it and then I didn't do anything about it.
That's okay. I did the opposite a few times. One of the first times around.
Hey, get towards the...
Ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, 481.
Oh, I hit practice.
Ah! And I hit it great to the right. Which tells me nothing. Nothing. Tells me nothing. I didn't...
That front of the green on the bounce over those, I don't know. I think you have a harder time getting a good, consistent landing.
The deal is that...
When I've seen everyone goes to the right, near the rough on the right, I think if you came in from the left and put right spin on it, you might have a better chance.
Well, and I'm trying to come in at it close to the sand, but like my opponent's sitting here, and I'm just wondering if they push this to the left and then put on right-hand side spin instead of left-hand side spin to bring it back. You could put yourself more out in the middle of the fairway. But I just did a 70.
Everyone I've seen take it, the bounce over, aim at it, always ends up missing right.
And the deal is I just did a 72% wind adjustment, and I hit it one ring great to the right, and I ended up one ring great to the right. And I really would have liked to have seen what that would look like on perfect. That's actually the first time I've hit it into the hole. And I've taken this shot like 7 times, and it's the first time I haven't hit it perfect.
4-1. What kind of fucking wind is this in Rick?
But I did a 72% wind adjustment, and I went back and watched all of the videos from the shots that I took into it and where I was landing, and it was, the wind is just massively pushing you to the right. Everybody's ending up to the right.
I think it's the first bounce on the green too.
Well, what was happening to me was
baby.
I was 2 rings
short again. You couldn't be kidding me.
I was 2 rings away from the transitional surface, and where my first bounce was is it was putting me like literally like a blade of grass away from hitting the rough. It was over pushing me by 2 rings. And so what a bummer. What a bummer I didn't hit that perfect. Damn it. I really wanted to try that wind adjustment out. And I guess I did. Well, now you got to play the hole, so I'll go in and practice while you're playing it.
Oh, no, I'm putting right now.
Oh, you went in and you went ahead and played it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll wait for you on hole number 3. And I think, it seems to me that, doesn't it almost seem like they've shortened up some of these holes? I'm going to bring a katana, and I'm going to try what my normal MO here, where the flag is at. The flag is now, and this picture doesn't really kind of do it justice, but the pin's right there, and now the pin's way back here in the back. And so my normal MO would be to try and get right here in this. This was kind of the block that I was trying to get into to give me the lowest angle so that I could enter on the low side and try and bring it up to the cup. You want to stay off of this hillside. You want to stay out here in the flat, which is, and you'll definitely see it because you'll roll over this and it'll throw your ball guide to the right. So you want to stay away from that. But what I'm going to do today, because I want to see what the angle difference is with the pin being in the back. I'm going to try and hit the ball. I'm going to try and hit out to here if I can, but I want to hit as far forward from this flagpole shadow as possible. Where normally I'm trying to hit here, I'm going to try and pick up as much distance as I can possibly pick up and see what it looks like with the new position. And I've hit a ton of albies from right here, and I know my teammates. I have a lot of teammates that do pretty much the same shot that I'm doing, and have hit a ton of albies from this spot. But with the flag position being in the back, I'm gonna try. I want to at least look at it and see if it's changed, like where we should be.
Yeah, if you can get a little bit further up, like in between those last two shadows,
Yeah.
then you can get like your maximum sniper. Your rings are almost like to the fringe. Anyway, if you make it up there and you're on the right side of the fairway, you can stay on the right side of the next fairway, and it straightens out the ball guide, because the pin's like way at the back. I wouldn't even say at the bottom, but like halfway down, because you're probably just saying that I had to turn my headset off while I had a little pit stop there, but the green slopes left to right when you get on it, right?
Yep.
So if you can avoid hitting it from the left side of the pin and using that slope, so you can line yourself up to the right side on the second shot with a sniper. You can get way up there too. So you're actually like, I haven't made it, but I think when I've made a tee shot where I want to be, I'm actually pulling back, so I'm not even hitting it at max anymore on my second shot.
Yeah, it seems like it seemed to me like in the past, like you really had to get into that lamppost shadow in order to have a window. But now it seems like I was watching my opponent on Monday, and they brought a katana, and they had plenty of room over there. And in the past, it seems like if you brought it, you had to bring out a 3-power ball if you wanted to make it over to the green fairway. And it seems like
tailwind's helping too.
It seems like they shrunk the hole a little bit. You know, like the hole's not as long as it used to be. It just feels that way. It probably is as long as it was before, but it just seems like it's playing shorter than it used to play. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Winner.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, that was 2 seconds.
Dots.
I got dots. I got Dunner. Dunner. Da 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 da. Dunner goes first.
That should probably be about 2.1. 2.1. Freaking update. So when I push my widget away, it pauses. So if I do something to pause, I can't see what the frick is going on. That's better.
El Perfecto.
That should be really good. Hurt.
Stop. Yeah, that's
way up there. That's a good line too.
Yeah, and that's the line that in the past I've always tried to get on that line right there.
Well, I could use some more curl there, but I like doing OP when I can take the wind out, because then if you take the wind out and then do overpower, it's not so crazy fast. Pardon me.
We'll see if I can get any farther than I normally do.
That was a ton of curve. Holy shit. Look at that.
And I didn't get much farther than I normally try and get. In this account, that APOC is only a 5, so it doesn't have as much topspin.
I don't even know what this shot's supposed to be. Plus 10? 0?
Well, I actually think you're... So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seems like you're way the hell up, like a lot farther than you were in the past when we played this. It's like it's shorter. I'm actually taking off 10%. So I would do a 2.7. Because I keep over, I've done this shot 3 times where I hit it perfect and I over pulled it. I did a plus 10 and then I did the straight up number and I still over pulled it with the straight up number, so.
Alright, let's try 2.7. It was maybe like 2.6. Oy.
Oh.
Pretty freaking close.
Yeah. That was
That's the other thing. I don't think I've hit perfect in this hole either. Except for the first time I tried to use the hill.
There's Max. Where's Min? There's Min. So I'm at mid club. So it's 1-1. So it would be 0.9 times 3.3 equals divided by 1.1. 2.7.
I do 3. I played mine at max minus 10 though. And I was at the same spot you were.
2.7. Hitting it perfect. Getting a hole. And there I didn't pull it enough, so I probably should have did the max number.
Yeah, see?
I should have did the max number, but I do think we need to take off 10. If we're doing
max minus 10, I think is pretty close there.
Yeah.
At mid club.
But
Shit, I need to get one. Okay, this hole is definitely a chance. Number 4 is a great chance for a hole in one.
But doing the max number with a minus 10%.
Yeah.
Or just doing a mid number straight up. Would that be the same thing?
Let me see. Let's go. Let's make up a wind. 3.4.
Okay.
So max minus 10 is 3.1, or mid nothing is 3.1.
So 3.4.
So straight up at mid club.
Straight up mid club.
Yeah.
Or 1.1 straight up.
Did you do your golden shots this week? I actually did for a change, and I got 3 out of 6 hole-in-ones over on my accounts.
I don't know that I did. I don't think I did any.
I needed to get
I don't even think I got into the
Berserker
game.
count back up on these accounts.
I don't even think
it's funny my low accounts have all the Berserkers because those are the accounts that I've won trophies in lately. So like my big accounts that have all these clubs and shit, they don't have no balls.
Now this one here, this I can't remember. It seemed like I over pulled it on this one as well.
Navigator, and then I think if you go like 1 left and 1 top, and then find the hole from there, you go 1-1 minus 0.1, which I believe is mid plus 10. I'm going to use a navigator for the win. You don't need power 1.
All right.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure plus 10 at mid is 1-1 minus 0.1.
So you're saying 1-1 minus 0.1. All right. Because it seemed like I was
1 left, 1 top, and once you put the spin on, then find your spot. You'll have plenty of room in the rough to miss great either way, I think.
1 left, 1 top,
Yeah.
and then 1-1 minus 0.1. All right. We'll try that. Because I've been super close here. I think this hole is a lot more hole-in-oneable than it was before.
Oh yeah, this pin made it this whole way. This is like probably the best pin change as far as making the hole easier goes.
All right, you ready?
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, I'm spinning.
Dots. Oh, I got someone really quick.
Yeah.
Bert, Allah. Fuck Bert.
And I'm still spinning. I'm still spinning. We're in Finland, and like there's only 3 of us playing. Bastard, interrupting our stuff, and I'm still spinning. So tomorrow,
So you'll put your ball guide through the hole. Pretty good.
I think that the last par 3, there's some different ways to go at it, and the first time I went at it, I was much closer to the green, so that my second bounce was all the way up on the top, and then yesterday I was a little bit farther back.
Oh my god, here I go again. Can't hit freaking perfect. Go in anyway. Nope.
So
Not even close.
4.6.
That was fucking terrible. I need to pick up the pace here.
Oh! And I hit it great to the left. I need to switch glasses. What the hell am I thinking? Need to put my Golf Clash glasses on.
Your perfect glasses. You should get like a little tiny paintbrush or
Or my perfect shot
perfect
glasses.
on the arm.
The one thing I don't like about that one topspin, one left-hand side spin is it pulls me down a little bit farther down the side of the sand.
Yeah, but I think you want the ball guide to be going through the hole like that. But yeah, I think, yeah.
But if you were up
Maybe
a little,
one's a little bit too much.
yeah, I'd like to be up just a little bit farther. It opens up. It opens up the wind. There's less opportunity that I'm going to end up having to pull over the sand.
Yeah.
And in the
But
past,
that's only today.
yeah. Well, and in the past, I've always had 2 different shots on this. I had one where I was way the hell up front, and then one where I was on the side. Depending on which way the wind was blowing, I always put my ball so I didn't have to involve the sand. The only thing that really kills you is really due tailwind. Now, are you hitting a bong? Is that what you're doing?
I need a safety meeting here.
Yeah, a safety meeting. I'm gonna have a safety meeting.
A little motivational talk here.
Well, it's important to be safe.
Pat myself up.
That's the deal. All right. All right.
Look what I've reduced your channel to. Drinking, swearing, and drug smoking.
I know. I probably said less swear words in the. I've got like 4,600 videos up, and I probably like 4,300 of them said less swear words than we say in one video. And I have no problem with cussing. I mean, if you're around me on a regular basis, just talking to me. When I'm in public, I hardly ever cuss, but like when it's just me and people I know, I'm like a sailor. But just in case there was kids watching, and I try and keep it clean because I used to have quite a few female viewers, and I always tried to be respectful of the female viewers who are out there because some of these video games, the boys don't like getting beat by the girls, and I like it when the girls are out there kicking their ass.
Excuse me.
Hole number 5.
Okay, so
I did this one. I did this one yesterday, and I tried something different because of where that's at. Where I was in the perfect spot up by the sand, and then I used my wedge, and I bounced off the island, and so I had one bounce on the island and bounced over.
Yeah.
And it was perfect. But
the one's that way.
But the thing is that
I literally destroyed the thing.
I started off my ball guide going straight towards the cup, and what I should have done, because in the past when we played this hole, like here's the flagpole and here's the pin, I always started off on the left-hand edge of the cup and I was going right at it because it takes an irregular bounce when it hits that hill. And I did a plus 10% with my wedge, and if I would have started off on the left-hand edge of the cup, I would have sank it. So, and I don't think it's a wind adjustment. Like you could add on 20%, but I think it's just it takes an irregular bounce when it hits that hill. So I'm going to start off on the left-hand edge of the cup with 10% wherever the hell I'm at in my club. And I think I'm going to be at max wedge.
I'm going to use a runner. Katana ball.
And in this account, I'm going to have...
Katana, whatever.
I think I'm still going to be in my wedge range. I think so. Pretty sure. And yesterday I was at max wedge. So I'm going to bring a Titan, the king of falls. All right, nobody else in the world is allowed to play right now so that we can get matched up. Okay, you ready?
Yes. 3, 2, 1, go.
And I went maybe a half a second after you.
Dots. And Carlos. We might have to move.
And I got dots probably 2 seconds after you, so I'm giving you like a second and a half to sit in the pool and somebody's grabbing you before I pop in there. And now I'm still spinning. So maybe you should go before me.
Alright.
They found out that I was from the United States and they deducted me. They made me go slower. Do. One backspin, and I'm going to do plus 10%. So I'm going to do 2 rings, which is 4.2, if I can get lined up with the wind. That's a little over 10, but who's counting? Oh, that was 75 rings, great to the right. So we'll get to see what a rough shot looks like here. And I don't know why I didn't take that.
Alright, here comes the streak. Everything is perfect from here on out.
I'm still going to make this shot, so I'll be able to keep up with you. This is probably going to be like mid rough iron. It might be 3/4 rough iron. There's max. There's max. There's mid. So I'm about 3/4. So it's still 2 per ring. I'm going to start off on the left-hand edge of the cup. Plus 10% would be 4, so that'll be about 2 rings. 2 rings exactly. I just need to hit it perfect and it will go in the hole. Oh! One ring great to the right. One ring great. And it's rolling. Still rolling. I think you definitely want to start off on the left-hand edge of the cup. Oh, you're gonna do the thorn backspin shot. You should, if you don't want to,
yeah, buddy, just made it against me.
If you take this shot from the green side up here, you're gonna have to use backspin, or you're going to have to start off on the face of that hill to slow it down, which is super dangerous. But I think if you want to finesse it, you need to bounce off the island and go on one bounce on the island and then over to the green.
Get in, baby. Fuck yeah. I mean, hooray.
Did that go in? Yours
The
went
runner
in?
rough bump.
Oh, you did a runner rough bump. I was watching my opponent and I was thinking it was you, and I was like, wow, you're doing a thorn backspin?
No, my opponent did the same thing when he made it. Jerk. No, I don't even get a chest for that.
My opponent did.
Can't need that. Gonna need at least a 13 to qualify.
Well, I think the deal. No, I think the deal is that hole number 1 is the lowest hanging fruit. But I think as the week goes on, it's probably going to be, you're going to need to be
4 and 7,
28 and 30 range. But right now,
last 2 par 3s, I think.
Last 2 par 3s. Hole number 9.
Actually, any of them.
Hole number 9 is going to eat a bunch of people's lunch.
If you get a rough bump down, it might be a bitch depending on different wind directions. I think maybe the qualifying round is just the perfect wind direction for that rough bump on the first par 3. So that might be tough going forward. But the other 2, they're pretty much the same shot, regardless of what the wind is, I think.
Now, this hole right here, it has gone, there is a specific landing zone. I want to be in this shadow right here so that I can open up the window. And this is the hole right here, if you've got, like the ball that's for sale right now that's got extra side spin, because you only really need to bring a katana, but having more than 3 side spin would be helpful, because if you don't get at the right angle, you have to work your way around this tree, and I would rather be out here in the flat coming at it. You have a much more, because that sand will jack your rings to shit. So you want to be to the right of the sand, but you're going to need more side spin than 3 if you want to be to the right of the sand. And
do you want to try and switch to somewhere to the west, like another hour or something?
Let me go a second before you. I'll go, and then you wait a second and a half, and then you go.
Okay. All right. X-Barrel Sniper, Kingmaker, yeah.
And I tried this shot yesterday with my rock, because the distance.
I'm trying another rough bump.
Because the distance that I'm trying, I'm going to do a rough bump on that, but I actually think that the extra mile might be better for the drive, because it was really narrow with the freaking rock, really narrow. Really.
I'm like bringing it back to almost like 25%, 30% club. And then using a top spin and to land on that little tongue there between the bunkers. And roll up into the shadows, because I don't want to go too far, because if I go too far,
no, you want to be in there.
Screws up my angle on the second shot.
Yeah, you definitely want to be in the shadow.
And as far right as possible as you can too, without.
Yeah, and it's hard to get far right.
Yeah. Because of the slope of the green or the fairway on that tongue.
Yeah, I mean, if you hit a little bit to the right, you go way the hell to the right. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. I went. I'm spinning. No dots. No dots. No dots. I still got no dots. I got dots. I got dots. We're both in the queue. Are you still spinning?
Okay, I'm going to go out. And I'm going back in. I got dots again, and I got dots. Dots.
Dunner. Dun-na-na-na. Mike D hates this tee shot right here. This tee shot can be really, really dangerous, and he hates it.
Yeah, with something like an extra mile, you can't really afford too much of a grate at all.
No, and it was easier when you were trying to get way out there because you could clear it easily. But now if we're trying to get into that shadow, you've got to flirt with disaster more. And I have always
Or-
done a plus 10% on this hole. So I'm going to do 2 rings.
If you messed up and hit great because you had so much topspin, you could kick yourself out of the bunker anyway.
Oh, great to the left. That's probably detrimental.
The camera doesn't look terrible.
That's
good.
That's good.
Slow down.
Still right on the edge of the shadow. I overhit it. I probably could have had about another half a topspin less. We'll be really quiet for dinner.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Perfect. And I actually think I just made a mistake, because yesterday, I think what I learned yesterday is a katana is not the ball to bring here. Because my red, I did get a little bit of extra distance, which is good. But I want to be out here. It gives you, and having a ball that's got more side spin, you could be out in that area to get the shot set up.
Now if you take topspin off, it'll go towards the hole, though.
Yeah. Two 8.
Careful. Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's got that jumpy thing there.
Yep. That's why I was saying if I could bring out a ball with more side spin, I could get to the spot that I want, because I'm not actually taking the shot that I want to the cup, because it's taken a huge jump, like a whole ring.
Yeah, you got to pull it from the bunker side, which is really hard. Well, it's not. You can do it,
but this is a hole. I think that new ball that's out there, the 2.5, this hole right here is made for that ball, because you could go further to the right and then just bring it right back around. And you're farther forward too, so you're going to be able to make a killer. You won't have to worry about the wind. You got a better angle than I had. And was that just a full adjustment?
feel like plus 10. I feel like I underpulled that a bit though. Oh, then of course, every time.
Well, we're not learning anything if we can't hit the damn thing perfect. Did you hit that great to the left, or great? Did you hit it great to the left?
Left.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not getting at the right angle. I'm overhitting it, even though I wasn't that much farther ahead of you on the fairway up there. That little teeny bit makes a huge difference. And then you were closer to the front rough than I was. I was like a ring and a half away from the front rough, and you had pushed it forward a little bit more. But I really think if you bring out a 4 or 5 side spin ball there, you can go to the right, and that shot will be easier. Because you almost need the extra. Because yesterday I was right where you were at, and the katana was, I was right at my red line. It wasn't. It was almost not enough of a ball. All right. All right. All right. Hole number. Shit, we are just flying through these holes. Hole number 7. Hole number 7. Da 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 da. Hole number 6. Hole number 7. What is hole number 7? Okay, this one here, I'm trying to get to. There is a spot. The pin is now over here, and I want to hit to right in this area in the fairway so that I have this straight up shot. You could lay it up right here, or you could lay it up right here, but you want to do not get behind those trees. I mean, if you're past that line, you're screwed. And over here is not going to happen anymore. This shot is not desirable. There's spectators out here now, and if you hit it out there, you're going to piss a bunch of people off. Everybody's going to play this way. Have you played this hole at all?
Yep. I'm going to do a slice.
And you're going to try and get to the spot that we used to hit to up there
on the left side of the trees.
Yeah, you're trying to hit up into this
It'll
spot.
be like either maximum wedge or minimum short iron.
And have you taken the shot to the cup from there?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like that shot at all. If you're hitting from the right, you got a straight up shot. There's no break.
If you get close to the trees, then it's pretty easy.
All right, all right, all right, Lunger. I'm gonna bring my rock bag with a. I'm not sure I need a big ass ball. I'm gonna try it with a katana, and I think I can get this done with my rock. I think. I tried it yesterday with my rock. There is a deal going on in the front here. If you're trying to hit it in this direction, this rolls down so that it actually goes like this, and you got to not hit in this roll down section. You need to hit up here in the flat. So maybe I need to bring my extra mile. Maybe. All right. Oh. Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. I'm spinning. No dots, no dots, no dots. I got dots. I got dots. I got dots. You got dots?
Okay. I'm gonna go back in. And dots.
Dunner. There we go. And it seemed like it's hard to tell. I think I've been over pulling it. It's almost like I need to take some wind off.
Get out of there. Yikes. Okay, that was too far. I need one more top spin.
Yeah, you should still have you should still be able to stand under those trees and get a shot at it, I think.
Depends if I can use my wedge or not.
I really like to be there so that I can put a little bit less on it. 2.6. I'm gonna do a 20%. I'm gonna do at least 3. Yeah, I mean there's 3. Hit it 2 rings great to the left, which that shouldn't hurt me. Other than I won't have enough. I may not have enough. Oh, yeah, I did. Good, excellent. I hit it too far forward. Hit it too far forward. Yeah, I hit it too far forward.
Well, if you would have hit it perfect, it probably would have been.
I think if I'd hit it perfect, it'd have been right in the spot, but.
Sweet.
Yeah, and you can see how close you can
sure.
get to your ring set here. I've been over pulling it, so I'm going to take 10% off. Isn't it perfect? I bet you it misses.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back,
Just in front.
go back and watch the video, you were on that side of the cup.
Yeah, I had to hurry though.
And so, like, it missed, it missed almost exactly where you were at. Okay, let's do the wind first. See where I'm at in my club. Got my Grizz.
Should be minimum.
Mid Hornet. 1.4 per ring. So 2.7 divided by 1.4 is 1.73 rings. If I can get the shot off in time. Hitting it perfect. And I still overpulled it. I've overpulled it every time I've been here, and I started off with just a straight up shot, but you can get so damn close to your ring set that you can, it's definitely uphill.
Damn it.
What's funny is that this pin placement, I've been in this spot on the for the old one where the old pin placement was. If you were where we are right here, you were screwed. You couldn't make that putt. And so it's funny to be over on that side. This hole, they've actually really opened it up for pretty much anybody. You don't have to have big balls or big clubs or anything. So they've actually, I think, made that hole easier once we can figure out the adjustment. All right, hole number 8. Hole number 8. Hey, let me see if I can actually get my shit together and can we practice this hole? Let's try and practice it once or twice, because there's different spots. I want to, even if I time out on the thing, I want to, because before I always was a little bit farther back. And yesterday when I did it, I was kind of in my normal area. But on Monday when I took the shot, I was closer to the green, so that my first bounce was down on the fairway and my second bounce was all the way up on the top of the hill where the cup is. So when it rolled out to the cup, it didn't have to involve any of the rest of that shit that's on the green, because there's a lot of movement on the green that you don't really, there's a lot more movement than you think. And I think what I need to do is get closer to the green so that I have that second bounce up on the top, which means I'll have to use a little bit more backspin. Not a lot, but I'll have to use more. And I think we can take this with a nav. All right, are you ready?
Yep.
And we're going to do practice.
Practice.
Okay, I'll go first. 3, 2, 1, go. Now come on, it's 1 o'clock in the morning in Finland. There can't be more than me and Dunner playing. Or 3 other lonely guys.
Back out during practice.
And I'm still spinning. I got dots, but I'm spinning. I'm spinning. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get Dunner. Come on. Dunner.
That worked.
The kings of golf. Let's see if we can piss play Demick off, and if we don't make the hole-in-one, let's see if we can get back up on the tee box.
I was thinking the same thing.
So yesterday, in the past I've always hit from here, but I think if I get up by this shadow, where your second bounce is all the way up on the top, there's less movement going to the cup. And in the past, I've always done a 10%, so I'm going to try that again. So it's 3.2, so it'll be 3.5. And I screwed up and brought a katana. I brought a katana to that gunfight. And I definitely underpulled it. So we can try maybe I'll make a huge jump and go to 30%. But see how it rolled out nice and straight? It just rolled out. It didn't do that. This hole's always had that movement. But I've normally been in the second shadow. And Denner might have the idea of splitting the difference and being in between the two. But the further this second bounces back, now you're on that hillside. You're involving that hillside.
To the left of the cup. I think that's at 100. I think.
I'm going to try and putt off and see if we can get back. I don't think technically you shouldn't be able to get back and have a tee shot. Well, I suppose you're going to be in the area. You're not taking the tee shot. You would be hitting it off the tee, but it's not really going to matter here as long as you can get back to the tee box. Just a bit outside.
Oh, you should be able to hit down this green. No problem.
Yeah, and we'll see if we can hit it back up to the tee box.
Yeah, on the fairway.
Playdemic is this. Playdemic's gonna hate us. Like, hey, fuck you guys. I wonder if you can hit it back on the tee.
Not bad. You can. Scott did it. And you can change your bag too once you do that.
Serious?
Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't even think about it. I should have aimed right towards the tee. You're probably going to be able to get on it. And we're pinpoint placing it to the tee.
Fucking ball guys in the ring.
Yeah, I know. That's funny.
It's been a new game. Oh.
Almost. I want. That's funny.
Straight at it too.
Well, it should be.
Get your wedge out.
It should technically be the same shot. Does it let me switch balls? No, it's not letting me switch balls. Let me see if I can get on it. The people watching this are like, "Are you guys like? What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Glue. It's good.
Did it say I was in the rough?
In the rough. In the rough with your wedge.
Like, how could you miss that? You're going to try and dunk it onto the tee. Playdemic is definitely not happy. Anybody from Playdemic watching this video, they're definitely not happy right now. Definitely not happy. Especially not happy after.
I should have put backspin on it.
Well, we we have the same exact shot here. So like you can't. We should have the same exact. What? Am I reflecting off?
The tee's in the way.
The tee's in the way. That is funny. That is funny. Really. It's showing my ball on the tee.
It is.
That's funny. That's funny. Okay, we should have the same exact shot from here. So, but it did show me on the tee. What kind of deal is that? And the tee was in my way. Fuck. That's funny as hell. Now go ahead and take it. You're just one ahead of me, so. Watch, you're going to end up in the rough. You're going to hit the tee. What the hell are these guys doing? They're just dicking around now. They're going to ban us. Somebody's going to go in there and make it so that we can't play each other. Now you're... That's funny. Funny.
That's some good practice.
Yeah. So you were in the middle.
Zero win. We had to zero in on that tee there to get it closed.
So times 3. And where the hell am I at, my club? I just did a max adjustment, so I'm just going to stick with that. And get where I can see my ball guide. Okay, so it should be 3.9 rings. I'm doing a 30% adjustment. If I can get the shot off in time. Hitting it perfect. And I still underpulled it. And I did a 30% adjustment there at 1 per ring.
It's just hard. I think it might not be that at all. I think it's just where you land. It kicks you to the left.
Yeah, but that's why I'm trying. That's why I'm trying to push it forward so that my second bounce is on the flat where the greens, where the pin's at, and I'm trying to avoid that hill to avoid that irregular bounce. That's the problem I've had on this hole in the past, is that sometimes you just get. It's almost like you get lucky, and you don't get the irregular bounce, and it goes right in the hole. And the other 90% of the time, you get the irregular bounce, and it doesn't go in the hole. Because normally I'd like to finesse it up there and put like maybe 1 backspin or 1 top spin.
Try 1.3.
Hitting it perfect. El Perfecto. Just a bit outside. And what was your, you did a max ring adjustment?
I did mid. I only did like +5 there.
We'll see. I was telling Denner before we started the video about my hole number 9 experience the other day, but I was at plus. I took 21 shots and it only gave me a bogey. And we both agree that that's not the way it used to be. Like if you shot a 21, you were going to be plus 18 or. 20 rings, great. Damn, I didn't even end up on the freaking pad. How sad is that? How sad was that? Missed the tee box. On your next shot, go ahead and go for it, and I'll just be a shot behind you instead of a shot ahead. Perfect.
It's almost more fun than trying to get in the hole. Don't get it off of it. We go back to plus 15. 1-3.
What is a Goliath? Is it like 2 per ring? Or when it's maxed out, it's like 1.8 or something. Uh-oh. Oh. And what? Oh, that was
I'm going to try it that way. I think because the way that fairway works, I think I'm going to try less than 15 at mid. So like plus 15 minus 0.1 or something.
Okay, I'm gonna start off on the left-hand edge. I'm gonna start off right at the flag.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off on the
Going
left-hand
left.
edge. 2.8. 3.9. 3.92. There's 3.9. Hitting it perfect. And I ended up on the right-hand edge, and I did a 40% adjustment on that. And I still ended up on the right-hand edge. Dang. Dunner has forfeited. Did you forfeit?
I forfeited it.
Okay, you forfeited.
I need to hit little boys from here for a sec.
Working hard or hardly working?
Hardly working. Rat bastard. How you doing, baby? Just ducky. What's up? What's up, Buster boy? Huh?
I had it done last night and he asked me to make changes.
On what?
The funeral last night program thing
For who? I can't.
for Vicky's grandson that died.
Okay. All right. We both had to go to the bathroom. Oh, we had that long asshole number 8, so we took a a safety meeting. I went and talked to a man about a horse. Hole number 9. Hole number 9.
8 still.
Oh,
We didn't play it for real.
we didn't
yet.
play it for real. Oh, we are. Yeah, you're right. We are on hole number 8, and I still don't think I know what the hell I'm gonna do. I did a 40% adjustment on that one, and I still missed it to the right. I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna start off even farther to the left. Okay, I'm ready, and I need to switch balls. Hold on. I need to switch to a nav. Cut the wind down. All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. I'm spinning. Spinning. And we did, I got dots.
Got dots.
Got dots, got dots. Come on, Dunner. I'm still spinning.
Okay, I'm gonna back out.
Still,
Back in.
still spinning. Still spinning. And as soon as you get dots, you're going to get me.
And-
Dunner. Da-da-da-da. Dunner goes first. Let's see if Dunner can get it in the hole.
1-7.
Now you're starting off to the right a little bit farther than you have been. You were more towards the middle before.
Yeah, that was my very last shot. I did like this ish.
When this hole originally came out, we did hit more shots from the right. And Tom, when this hole first came out, Tommy's shot that he was recommending people to
Get
do,
in the hole.
he was like a 16th of a millimeter away from the freaking rough right there. Fucking rat bastards. All right. 2.9, 4.6, 4.1 rings. I want to be up here, way the hell up here. And I'm going to start off that far from the cup. And I'm going to do a 40% adjustment at max club. So I'm going to do 4 rings. Now I just need to hit it perfect and it'll go in the hole. Oh, fuck. That was about as far from perfect as I could possibly get. Arrgh.
Little hot.
I'm going to try.
Well, this sucks. 13. Well, I gotta make sure I get a 13 here.
Well, there is a killer Albie shot on hole number 9 if you can get in the right spot. But I definitely think this is a hole that if you have 4 4-4s in your bag, dude, you need to pull it out. Because you need 4 side spin on the way to the cup, and you can even if you hit in the rough out there, you got a killer Albie shot.
I got 4 power, 4 spin, 2 wind.
Yeah, and I mean, I think anything that's got 4, and with a 4 power ball, you won't have to do any overpower at all. And I don't have, in this account, I don't have anything even remotely like a 4 power ball. So I'm going to use a Kingmaker just because of all the wonderful things it does. And I'm going to use an APOC. This is where I wish that I
do
had
have
the...
Apocalypse in this account. I might be able to pull something off.
You don't have an Apocalypse in your... What? You got to have an APOC
That's my
for
main
me.
account, I do.
Dunner's not your main account?
My second account, yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I said I do.
Oh, you do. Yeah. Yeah.
Level 4, I need 12 more to get level 5. I kind of want to try and practice. because I don't have Apocalypse 3 in one other account. My second account has 0 Apocalypse. My last account doesn't have one either, but that's not surprising. But I think all the other ones have like at least level 1, which is funny.
Well, it took me 2.5 years to get an APOC, and then it took me 2.5 years to get it to 6. So,
I got 39 open balls.
and the only reason I've got it to 6 now is because of the club card trading. If it hadn't been for the club card trading, I'd still have a level 3. Yeah, I might be to level 4, maybe.
All right. Do you want to practice one once, or?
Do you want to practice?
I want to try one. I haven't used this club ever, really.
I'm gonna switch to a Titan.
I want to see if I can do a slice.
Well, we could practice the slice.
I just don't know the rings on Apocalypse.
And the slice is easier with a Kingmaker than it is with a Titan, but we can practice the slice with the Big Topper. Big Topper. Big Topper. The shot to the cup is almost impossible without a Kingmaker. That Titan's not going to help me. All right, I'll use it. I'm going to use it. No, I'm going to use a Kingmaker. If we're going to practice, I might as well practice. They've moved that tee box. Yeah. All right, practice. Are you ready?
Okay, 1 second. I want to try and quickly look up the rings.
And I can't remember exactly the starting spot. I think it's at the high tide mark. I think. I could be wrong, but I think.
Rings at max. That sounds crazy. Okay. Oh, whatever. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm spinning. No opponent. No dots. I got dots.
I got dots.
I got dots.
Okay, I'll go
I'm still spinning.
back into practice. And
Dunner. Da-da-da-da. Big Topper.
you're using a Big Topper.
Yeah, because it's got more curl, and it's got more.
Right.
And it's got more top spin.
Three five, 2.1. I don't know if I have the right freaking. That's such a. Look at the angle that comes in on. More topspin. Hey, that wasn't bad at all. I only used like what, one topspin?
No, I thought you put all the top spin on it.
No, hell no.
You didn't put all the
I was
spin on
only
it?
like one or two. Not even close. I don't think so.
See if I can catch that fairway pad. Come on. El Perfecto. Hit it too far. I almost made it over to the other fairway. And I had my white ring on the high tide mark. Is where I started it off, and I pushed the forward distance on. If I would have set that up and ran all of the topspin and however much side spin was left, I might have made it over to the other fairway. But I do have a really good shot here with my rough iron. Hitting it perfect. It's going to go long. Right at it. In the hole. Look at that. What a shot. What a shot.
Oh, get out of here.
It's a good thing it made it in there because that sucker was definitely going to go long, man.
Oh, well, the backspin we checked it. I think I had like all the backspin on.
Definitely going to go long. There's Max.
Fucking practice.
3/4.
At least it's on video.
Two one should be about a ring. And I'm just gonna do a ring. Hit it great to the right. It'll miss to the right. That was a great shot though, dude. You're lucky it went in.
Of course I was fucking lucky, you kidding me?
You had curl in it. Anytime you use the word curl, it's got to be luck.
Oh, I would have given my 14. Okay, so I need to do... Okay, one sec. I want to go back really quick and just see how I set that up. I want to see what my spin was. Because I need at least 2 more top spin than what I was doing.
Now I'm going to switch to a Titan because I'm not going to be able to access... Well, the second shot, it's helpful to have the spin, but on the drive, I'm not going to be able to get all of the side spin in it. And so I guess we're practicing. I'm going to do the max overpower hook shot again, which traditionally is what I do here on this. But if you've got an APOC 5 or better, you can kind of get the same result by just hitting it straight forward. But it does help if you have a 4 power ball, because you don't have to do any overpower.
Yeah, I only had 1 top spin. I need to do like 3 at least.
Well, I think you could do all of it. You had plenty of room to do all of it.
Maybe. It'll change that first bounce though, right? So because I only had 1 top spin, it put me more to the right.
Yeah.
Because the side spin takes more of effect with less top spin on it, on that first bounce. So if I have more top spin, it's not going to go as far right. So I think there's probably like a happy medium in there, like not max, but maybe I don't even know how much it has.
And I think I could go out just a little bit. I was at
5.5 or something, 6.
I was at the high tide mark, but I probably could split the difference between the high tide and the low tide. Okay, you ready?
You want to try it or okay? Yeah.
No, hold on. I was sitting here and I wasn't ready. Okay, now I'm ready. You ready?
I totally guessed too. I had like Power 1 in my app. That's brutal. Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. I'm spinning. No dots. No dots. I got
No
dots.
dots.
And I'm still spinning. Back out. Are you going to back out?
And here we go.
Dunner. Dun-dun-dun-dun. All right, hole number 9. Let's see if we can pick this up. Let's see if I can get the Albie that Dunner just got.
Super skilled, 100%, no luck, Albie.
You were using the force right there.
Not as much wind either. That's such a steep angle that I come off the tee like that. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Is right.
What did I do differently? I hit that way too far.
Did you... Well, you took the wind out the last time and you didn't put the wind back in. I think on the first shot you didn't put the wind back in and you didn't put the wind back in right there. So I'm not sure what you did different. Max top spin and however much side spin I can eke on. 2.8 should be about a ring and a half. I'm going to push the forward moving wind back on. See if I can catch the fairway again.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually trying to hit it over to that other fairway to see if I could get it over there.
Shit.
And the deal is that my angle here is awesome. The thing is with the I maybe needed just a titch more side spin to get me more, because before last time I put on the three side spin and as much top spin as I could get on, and there I put in all the top spin and I only had like 1.5 side spin. I needed about 2 side spin, so it's 2 side spin and however much top spin you can get on afterwards.
Oh fuck! What happened there?
You're way in the hell out in the middle. And then you hit it regular.
I hit it perfect. Oh man.
I have been.
This.
That's funny. That's funny.
Oh my goodness. Good thing I already got 2 through. Suppose I got like 2 more decent.
So we're at 2 per ring, so this would be like a ring and 3/4. And that's a straight up shot. Hitting it perfect. El Prefecto. Just a bit outside. Didn't quite pull it enough.
Oh, come on, man.
Needed maybe an extra 10%.
What does it say? 4th time's a charm.
That's okay. I'm going to hit it back over there to where I was at. Playdemic is really going to hate us. I can't believe how much you're having to pull. Well, it's probably because of the 4-power ball. Did you put any spin on that ball?
I did it again.
Oh, you did it again.
I'm fucking retarded.
I have done that before, where you're doing a max overpower, max curl shot, and then I forget that I'm trying to hit it perfect, and I do a max overpower. I have done that before.
Twice in a row. No, twice in a row. Oh, what are you doing? I gotta qualify. Okay. Fucking whatever.
Oh, fuck! We're actually playing it. Or Are we practicing right now, or are we playing?
No, we're playing.
Oh, no, I just dropped the shot. What the hell are you doing? I thought we were practicing. What the hell are we thinking? Fuck. Now we're all screwed up. Now you got me screwed up. Out here dicking around. Now we only have one. Now I only have one account to play. Because this one's definitely not going to make it. Well, it might make it with a 12.
Okay. Slice.
That's funny.
You'll see him playing against you, not some other guy who's like, what the hell? I still hit. Okay, I pulled too much. That's what it was. Too many rings on the slice.
That's funny. I thought we were out here practicing. What the hell?
Oh, man.
What the hell are we
what
doing?
a disaster.
What are we doing?
That was, as Dale would say, a debacle.
A debacle. That was a debacle.
I got a par on the par 5.
Birdie.
And I'm still in the tee.
You are still on the tee. Are you going to get one more shot? Is that the deal?
No. Minus 11. Missed the cut. Fucking brutal.
I screwed you there because I thought
I shouldn't have. As soon as I missed the first one, I should have said, okay, no, let's qualify.
I screwed you there because I thought for some reason I was thinking we were still practicing. I don't know what I was thinking. So there's six
Sure.
people. There's 6 people at. You're either in first or sixth place in my bracket. So the first they're at minus 13, and everybody else is at minus 12. So it's gonna. I think I will qualify with a minus 12, but that's funny. That's funny. Funny. All right, there you go. That was a round. That was that. I can't believe how we ended that.
Something.
That was something. All right. Yeah. There you go. That was our practice qualifying round with our just getting one more look at it with those new tee positions. I think I have some. I think there's a couple of the holes I got some pretty good stuff on. It's just a matter of hitting it perfect into the cup, and I think as the week goes on, though, that you're going to have to shoot. You're going to have to pick up at least 2 per side. So, I mean, I think like right now, minus 13 is, if you did the round, you're looking at minus 26. But I think when the weekend comes, if you don't shoot a 28, you're not going to get a banner.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's one of those things where...
It'll depend on your bracket.
I think it's another 30. It's another 30. You should be aiming for 30, honestly, I think, because, well, I don't know. Normally you go for the 3 par 4s, right? That's what you do. But you might not be able to do one so easy every round. 4's not the easiest. Is it 4? No, 5. And then 7. Which one's 7? How's that one going? Anyway, yeah.
What are the par 4s here? Because it seems like the first par 4 we have to get, and then
that's hole number 1.
And then
But if you have a headwind, it's going to be a lot tougher. You have to go to the right side.
I still think that if you're in the right spot, that the 3 par 4s and the mid par 3, the last par 3 is still being jerky like it was before, but I think the 3 par 4s and the mid par 3 are where we really need to pick up shots. The par 5s, I think there's great opportunities on all the par fives. What'll kill a lot of people is going to be hole number 9. Hole number 9 is, I think hole number 2 and hole number 9 are gonna. If you look down the brackets when you're playing in the weekend round, that those are going to be the holes that killed people's rounds. So I'm going to play conservative on hole number 2.
I think it might be the same on number 9, depending. We'll see how the round's going, but.
And I haven't had any luck on the mid and the last par 4, but that's just a matter of getting myself in the right spot. But I think the mid par 5, they've opened that up so that we have a serious Albie look on it. And in my 77 account, I will get on that hole with, I think I'm going to buy some of those newer balls just so I have some 2-power, more side spin. I would really like to have a 3, and I may have in my 77 account, I may have some 3-power 4 side spin balls, or balls that have side spin boost. And that'll open that Albie shot up on that hole. But I think we do have, I think as the week goes on, 28 to 30. This might be one of those tournaments where the 29 is the really, like the magic numbers, picking up 1 per side and then picking up 2 per side and then picking up 1 extra somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
All right. That was Dunner and I's last practice round. As many practice rounds as you can get in. This is why it's important to have more than 1 account. At least have 2.
Just remember when it's practice and when it's not practice.
Yeah, dumbass me. I screwed myself and screwed Dunner. I gave Dunner a freaking screwed him. I screwed Dunner over on that last hole, thinking that we were in practice.
Yeah, man. I would have qualified if you gave me a birdie.
Yeah. What kind of shit's that?
Did it on purpose.
And I was in the perfect spot too. Even though I was in my rough iron, I was actually.
No, you posted clan. Look, Dunner
I screwed Dunner over. All right,
what a loser. Didn't qualify, rookie.
There you have it. All right, everybody have a good week, and hopefully everybody stays safe and stay the hell out of Ukraine and stay the hell out of Russia. Thanks for watching. You got any last words, Dunner?
Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Wayne.